Hi and welcome. My name is Rich Pasini. Today is May 29th, 2020. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you like the content and you come back for more. If you're new to my channel, I like to talk about e-commerce. I talk a little about eBay, Amazon, Etsy, you name it, I cover it. So without further ado, I got some windows open up. Let's go right to the reseller news. Okay, for those who are new, I do not read everything verbatim. I will give you the URLs to where I got the information from, and the rest is up to you to pick up where I left off. This first story is from TameBay. Actually, there's two TameBay websites here we're going to discuss really quick, and then we're going to keep moving on with the other ones. So the first story is from TameBay. Let me give you the URL. It's www.tamebay.com. And this story came out, I always like to throw the dates in there, folks, so you know it's pretty current. It's not old. This one came out May 27, 2020, and it goes, Walmart welcomes ThredUp to their online marketplace. We'll read a little into this here. It says, Walmart have recently entered the fashion resale market by welcoming ThredUp to their online marketplace. Now, for those who don't know what ThredUp is, I got the window opened up already over here. This is what it is, folks. If you guys are interested, if you're thinking, if you're an eBay seller, you think about selling on eBay, then you may want to check up with on ThredUp. Okay, you could shop, you could sell. It's the largest online consignment and thrift store. And there you go. You can see save up to 50% off your first order with the sign up. And you could check it out. I think I am a member of this here, but I didn't put anything on it just yet. I believe I did. But if you get a chance, you could check it out for yourself. This is what this story of TameBay is talking about with Walmart teaming up with them. And let me give you the URL really brief. It's www.thredup.com. All right, let's go back to the news over here. Let's go back to TameBay. And we're going to finish up reading over here. So that's what ThredUp is all about. It goes on to say your Walmart closed marketplace of independent sellers is growing through the small selection of vetted independent sellers, somewhat easier to the police than the larger open marketplaces like eBay and Amazon. The larger places do have extensive operation in place set to limit the potential for fake items and fraud. However, this isn't always enough. Now, you could read more on this here, folks. That's why I gave you URL, and I also want to state why I got your attention. You need to go to the websites directly for the simple reason is they have active hyperlinks in there, and you may want to check them out. For those who know what active hyperlink is, it's little things over here on the side here. You see the little my cursor over here? It's an arrow, right? When you move it over here, it turns to a hand. These are active hyperlinks, so you may want to check it out, by going directly to the website. All right, enough said with that. Let's move to the next TameBay story. I'm not going to give you the URL because I already gave it to you earlier. This one over here came out May 27, 2020, and it says eBay Easy Relisting features has no insertion or feature fees. Let's read a little into this. It says eBay have popped up an announcement to highlight sellers that since the 30th of March 2020, there have been no relisting fees when relisting eBay with eBay Easy Relisting. Okay, if the buyer requested a cancellation or changed their mind, Easy Relisting was first announced in the spring 2019 eBay seller release. Insertion fees feature fees will not be applied again when you relist your item using the eBay Easy Relisting feature. Final value fees and other fees will still apply after successful sale. And then again, you could read more into this here. And the reason why I'm rushing this, folks, is because, like I said, I got a lot more windows open, as you can see on the top here. The whole premise behind my YouTube channel, folks, is to get this information to you out there, especially if you're an eBay seller or you're thinking about selling on eBay. I hope the information I provide, I hope it helps you and you get a takeaway from it, okay? So that's why I go out of my way to pick and choose what I'm going to put up on my YouTube channel to share with you potential eBay sellers. Okay, let's move right along. Now, I think the next windows over here, what do I got over here? What do I got this here now? Hold on for a second, folks. Okay, so it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, the next 8, I should have counted ahead of time, right? The next 8 windows are going to be from e-commerce Bytes. This is one of my favorite sites, folks. I love e-commerce Bytes. And if you've never been to e-commerce Bytes, I highly recommend you check them out. You could also sign up for their free newsletter as well. And if they ask how you heard, you could just say, I went to Richard Pasini's site. He who recommended us to check you guys out. All right. So anyway, a lady over here you see pictured here is Ina Steiner. She's the editor of E-Commerce Bytes, and I believe she's also a co-founder of it. So whenever you hear letters, or if I read this here and you hear people saying Dear Ina, they're referring to Ina Steiner. Okay, this story came out May 26, 2020. 5 key things to know about eBay managed payments. eBay's latest podcast covered the topic of managed payments today. There are 5 key takeaways for sellers, but one important topic was not covered at all. Let's read what that's all about. It says, despite the fact some sellers fear their livelihood could be harmed over the eBay managed payments category restrictions, employees on the question and answer today skipped the issue altogether. Interesting. eBay currently excludes sellers who are enrolled in managed payments from selling certain categories, including bullion, motor vehicles, and adult-only items, including movies and video games. Sellers have been voicing their concerns that they may end up unable to sell certain items once eBay requires them to enroll in the program. Oof. Okay, I'm not going to get, like I said again, I'm not going to read too much into this here, folks. Same thing. Go to the website. Please go directly to the website. On this one here, on this site here, on e-commerce sites, you'll notice the active hyperlinks are always in like a purplish blue here. As you can see, my little mouse cursor moving. You may want to read on. You might want to read more into this. That's why I always tell you guys, I encourage you to please go directly to the website. All right. Like I said, I got 8 windows open up for e-commerce Bytes, so I don't want to expand too much on it. Yes, the reason why I'm sharing this information, like I said again earlier, is to keep you guys abreast of what's going on in the e-commerce world. Let's move right along, folks, with this here. Sorry about my computer. It's running a little slow today. This one came out May 25th, 2020. It says eBay. Hey, wait, did I give you did I give you the URL? Let me give you the URL. It's www.ecommercebytes.com. If I did and I repeated myself, I apologize. Sorry about that, guys. All right, this one here, eBay continues guaranteed delivery during pandemic. All right, it goes on to say eBay will continue its guaranteed delivery program during the pandemic, according to an eBay executive on Thursday. During an eBay for Business podcast, the host Jim Griffith read aloud the following questions submitted by a seller with guaranteed delivery be removed on the listings during the pandemic. All right, Stuart Reichenbach, Senior Director of North American Shipping, replied, guaranteed on time, the majority of items that are brought today are still arriving within a time frame that we specify to buyers. We're going to continue the use of eBay guaranteed delivery logo because we want to show buyers we are absolutely know that that can happen. And then it goes on to say, with that said, based on the changes that are taking place with the networks as we work closely with the carriers, we're going to restrict the number of items that see guaranteed delivery. So they'll still be out there, but at this point, the frequency with which buyers will see it will be reduced. Okay. I'll be honest with you guys. I've been making a few sales. I don't, with the guaranteed delivery thing here, I've had no problem so far. I offer 1-day shipping. So once the orders come in, if it's near 5 o'clock, forget about it. It goes out the next day. It all depends. If it's a small box, a small package where I could put it in a drop-off box, I will take it there personally and drop it off so they'll get it first thing tomorrow morning. They will process it first thing in the morning, hopefully. Okay, but for the most part, I have not had any problem with this. I don't know if you guys have. If you want to drop a comment below, please do. Okay, let's move to the next window. All right, this sounds like another story with ThreadUp. I could be wrong. Let's see. This one came out May 27, 2020. Could Walmart move into the used goods impact sellers? This might be like the same story, basically like from TameBay. Let's read a little into Walmart. Yep, I'll read it anyway. It says Walmart is partnering with the consignment site ThreadUp, calling its entry into the popular fashion resale market. In other words, it is selling used clothing online. Starting today, customers can shop with www.walmart.com/ThreadUp to find nearly 750,000 pre-owned items across women's and children's clothing, accessories, footwear, and handbags, the company wrote in Wednesday's announcement. All right, no need to keep going to there. However, again, remember the active hyperlinks here, so if you want to check it out, you know the rule. Okay, let's move right along. I don't want to keep expanding that, but we just did. Okay, this story came out May 27, 2020. eBay wrongly refunded sales tax from seller's account. Ooh, dear Ina. And eBay has another issue with sales tax and how they refunded to be a buyer on a return. I recently had a 1999 item returned and issued a customer's money back. My customer was charged $1.61 in tax initially, yet when I looked at the PayPal return, he was refunded $1.32 from my PayPal account. Oh boy. Yes, I had paid his tax refund instead of eBay. Oh, okay. It says I called them and they saw what I found and corrected it. But now many thousands of other sellers are paying sales tax that eBay should be refunding. Oh boy. See that, guys? That's why I love doing this reseller news. You never know what's going to come up with it. I asked the eBay rep to look into this so others wouldn't get scammed. I would advise sellers to look at the returns very closely. Brian. Okay. Now, if you go now, the other thing with e-commerce bites, you got to also go to and check out their comments. Some of their comments are pretty good, and as I said in my other videos, sometimes these are buyers and sellers just like you and I. They may bring things to your attention that we're not aware of, and I highly recommend you check them out. And you could also leave a comment too when you go to the bottom of it. There's quite a few, well, it's quite a bit of comments on that topic. If you go all the way to the bottom here, let me move my mouse there, you could leave it over there. You could log in for AB Verify and you could check it out. Just leave your email and password there, and you could have your say as well. And that's the story you've been looking for right here, folks. Oof, that's crazy. All right, let's move right along. eBay places seller into global shipping program without notice. This came out May 25th, 2020. I don't like when people start taking over and just overriding you. That really bothers me. But let's read the story. Dear Ina, eBay sellers beware. As reported by another user in EKG reports, eBay has lost their little bit of remaining mines and are now involuntarily with no notice to the seller opting to store sellers into their global shipping program. Now I got to check because I have a starter store. I hope they ain't doing that because I don't want to get involved with that right now. I'm really not an international seller. I don't really care to go shipping, all over the place. I like to stay with the United States. But anyway, it goes on to say, yes, I do not use their wrong-headed global shipping program and have never once regretted it not using it. Why? Because it costs the international buyers money, of course, versus my shipping to them directly using USPS First Class International or USPS International Priority Mail. And then just to read this little part here, it says not only is it an upfront cost lower, but only that or import duties is charged by the foreign country. Isn't that true for GPS? Nope. I've heard that. I heard from more than one expert buyer at that GPS has charged them such fees, even if the gross merchandise cost was below their own country's threshold for charging duty or VAT. Ugh, Greg. All right. There was something. I think one time. Don't ask me how, but I think somehow I got kind of like snaked in there using a global shipping program without my knowledge. It was going to, I think within the United States, I believe it was that the global shipping program, and I think it was either that going to Canada, one of them there, and they kind of like grandfathered me into it, and I called them up the next day. I said, listen, I do not want to be involved with the global shipping program, so please don't do that anymore. And they told me I think there's a way to opt out of it, but I don't remember doing it. It's been a while, and I'll be honest with you, since then I never had a problem ever with that again. So if you guys out there are not into that you're going to have to contact them by email of course, because because of this beautiful situation that we're all in. We have to contact them by email and voice your concern. If you're not interested, tell them. Or if they put it in there accidentally, or maybe you set it up accidentally and you forgot how to do it, just give them a buzz. Well, you can't give them a buzz. Just email them and say, hey, can you walk me through this? I'm not interested in the GSP program. I should say GPS program. Anyway, no, actually it was right. GSP. I said GPS. Okay. All right. Let's move to the next window here. This one here is Amazon expands incentives to grow its product selection here. It says May 27, 2020. It says Amazon is expanding its FBA new selection program that gives sellers incentives to list brand new products on its marketplace through its FBA fulfillment program. As reported, when Amazon first tested a version of the concept in 2018, it's another way Amazon can exploit its FBA program to build its product catalog and increase selection for shoppers, making its Prime program even more valuable to paying members. Now, again, I'm not going to expand too much on this here. If you are an Amazon seller, this pertains to you. You might want to read more into it. That's why I tell you to go directly to the site, and you could read more into it there. It's not really much of a comment here, right? Just one comment, okay? All right, and we're closing down to 2. Well, after this one will be 1. All right, this one came out May 26, 2020. Mobile selling app Macari invests in desktop features. Okay. Mobile app Macari is beefing up its website functionality. Macari is among the new generation of e-commerce platforms that came on board in recent years that are mobile first, challenging online marketplaces with their intuitive mobile buying and selling features. Nevertheless, there are times when it is easier to do certain tasks on a computer than on a phone or tablet, especially for sellers. And just to highlight things here, it says, it called my attention to the following new features on Macari. In case you are or you think about selling a Macari, this may be of interest to you. This is the features that's going to be offered by them. Seller messaging is easier, managing multiple listings is faster, and repricing is now available on Macari.com. Okay, and that's basically it, right? Yeah, okay, all right. And there's just one comment there from somebody again. And you know the site to check out. And last but not least, yay, we get to the last one. It says over here, the local pickups using tech-free payments from PayPal. This came out May 25th, 2020. Dirty Jeremy Cash is out. Touch-free QR codes are in. You don't have to touch dirty money when selling in person thanks to the new feature from PayPal. Whether you're selling through Facebook Marketplace, at the farmers markets, or through the classified sites, you can more easily accept money from buyers using the QR codes on the PayPal mobile app. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Although I don't use the PayPal app, but it's pretty cool for those of you guys out there who do use it. Just reading a little more into this here, and we're going to close this out. It says the ability to avoid cash was something users have been asking for because of the concerns of COVID-19, according to the PayPal executive John Cones. It goes on to say, as the coronavirus pandemic has evolved, we have seen a surge in demand from digital payments to transition to include new and safe solutions for in-person environments and situations. He was quoted saying in PayPal's announcement. All right, not much to read there, but I'm not going to continue reading it. I don't want to expand too much on it. I'm going to close out this window, and hopefully we can close out this video. Well, that concludes this video. I hope you found the information helpful. And if you did, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And if you want to be updated to when I post out new videos, please hit that bell notification icon. My name is Rich Pasini. Today is May 29th, 2020. I'm wishing you all the best in sales. Until next time, bye-bye for now.